Don't think I've seen you before. Where'd you come from? Alright, I'll call you Tamba. Tamba, come here.
Hey, the way this little one's walking looks off, right? He's definitely hurt. We should probably take him to a vet.
Ever since I was a kid, for some reason, only cats really liked me. I used to wonder all the time why I wasn't born a cat. Whoa, what's this? You brought some friends today, huh? You're too cute. I didn't have any friends at school, but whenever I went to the park, stray cats would gather around me from all directions. I heard we live in a rental, so I can't keep you guys at home. Sorry about that. I went to that park almost every day. It's no exaggeration to say the cats were my emotional support during my childhood. I never thought my cat life would still be going strong at 28. My name is Yoshitaka Nakatsugawa. I moved out of my family home, but I still make a habit of visiting a park full of strays, though it's a different one now. By the way, I'm basically their cat tower, so a lint roller is an absolute necessity in my daily life. Oh, Izumo. Good kitty. Huh? Rihei? Long time no see. I was worried since I hadn't seen you lately. I give names to all the cats. It makes me happy that they all respond when I call them. Then, I noticed a kitten keeping its distance, observing me, a face I hadn't seen before. Don't think I've seen you before. Where'd you come from? Alright, I'll call you Tamba. Tamba, come here. Talking to cats is totally normal for me. Just an old habit from when I was a kid. But... Huh, he's talking to cats. Hey, Nakatsugawa, you sure you okay? Being a loner's gotten to your brain, huh? That's Atari Yatsu. He works in a different department, but joined the company the same time I did. He's the kind of person I struggle with most. I'm fine, really. This is normal for me. They're all my friends. Oh man, don't make me laugh. Friends with cats? This is what happens when a loner hits rock bottom, huh? Yeah, Atari constantly mocks me for not having a girlfriend, or any friends at all. His screechy laughter isn't just unpleasant for me, the cats hate it too.
Yoshitaka, ditch that guy. Don't be friends with someone like that.
It's okay, he's not my friend. I don't know why, but this pisses me off. Thanks to the cats, my peace of mind was preserved, but the human world isn't so forgiving. As expected, Atari went around the office the next day telling everyone I was talking to stray cats in the park. Hey, guys, you gotta hear this. That guy was talking to cats yesterday.
Really? He's usually so quiet, but that's kind of adorable. Totally. I talk to my dog too, so I kind of get it.
I mean, it's different when he does it, you know. While the women weren't exactly siding with him, Atari kept trying to spin the story. I just focused on my work. Alright, finished my work on time. Guess I'll stop by and check in before heading home. I hadn't been able to get Tamba out of my head since this morning, when he meowed at me like he was trying to say something. I headed quickly toward the park, and when I got to the bench, there was a group of lively students I didn't usually see around here.
Hey, the way this little one's walking looks off, right? He's definitely hurt. We should probably take him to a vet.
Approaching strangers like this is way out of my comfort zone, but if Tamba's really injured... I couldn't ignore a hurt cat, so I mustered my courage and decided to speak up. Hi there. Is something wrong with that kitten? My voice cracked a bit, but they explained the situation to me like they were asking for help. We just happened to spot him, but we think he might be hurt. The guy holding the kitten showed him to me. No doubt about it, it was Tamba.
We're all college students, and we didn't really know what to do. We looked up vets, but maybe we should do some basic first aid first. Still, kittens are delicate, and if something goes wrong...
At first, I thought they were outgoing types and not my crowd, but they genuinely seemed worried about Tamba. Mind if I take a look at Tamba? Apparently, when it comes to cats, I can talk to people properly. That's something new I've learned. Tamba?
This kitten has a name?
Yeah, the one you're holding. I just named him Tamba on my own, really. Worried they'd find me weird, my voice trailed off, but...
Tamba. That's a cute name.
It really is. Tamba. Yeah, it suits him.
Names are important, you know. I'd probably just name one Tama or Mike or something.
Really? I think it's a cute name too. Actually, there's already a Tama and a Mike among the park cats.
Seriously? Then could it be that you're...
Creepy or loner? I braced myself for those words to follow, but instead...
You have a bunch of stray cat friends, don't you?
Huh? They said it with such bright smiles, I couldn't help blurting out in disbelief. That's awesome! I'm so jealous. Please introduce us sometime. I love cats.
Me too. I'm actually thinking of writing my thesis on the healing power of cats.
I realized I'd never talked about cats with anyone before. That thought alone filled me with a new, unfamiliar feeling. I held back those overflowing emotions and checked on Tamba. Sure enough, his legs seemed injured. His back legs warm and slightly swollen. Might be a sprain, or maybe even a fracture. So that's why he was meowing at me this morning. He was hurt. I want to take him to the vet. Is that okay? Of course, but, we don't have much money on us. If it's a clinic that takes credit cards... Don't worry about the money. I'm just grateful you noticed Tamba was hurt. So, I brought Tamba to a nearby animal clinic with good reviews. I told them I'd handle things from here, but the three insisted on coming along. The girl is Ena Urumi, and the other girl is Ryo Mizunami. The guy is Shuto Toki, all third-year college students.
Waiting for results is nerve-wracking, huh? Yeah, but I think he'll be fine. Especially since Nakatsugawa-san's been looking out for him.
Totally. You're basically Tamba's hero. Turns out, Tamba had a sprain, not a fracture. He just needs a few days of rest. My apartment doesn't allow pets, unfortunately.
Same here. I'd love to keep him, but my mom's allergic to cats. We're all worried about Tamba, but as students, there's only so much we can do. It's frustrating.
Tamba can't be sent back to the park until his leg heals. They didn't want to just abandon him either, and they were struggling with what to do. Then, would you be okay letting me take care of Tamba? I feel like this is some kind of fate.
Really? It's still cold at night, and we were really worried about letting him go back to the park. Tamba, you're lucky. You found a wonderful owner.
Please, take good care of him. I brought Tamba home and made a simple bed for him using a cardboard box and a blanket. The next day, I brought him a proper bed. Looks like your leg's all better now, huh, Tamba? He mostly just slept for a few days, probably because of the pain. But once he got used to the place, he started running around like crazy. Ah, it's almost time for our meetup. Yoshitaka-san, hello. Today's the day those three are visiting my place. They've started calling me by my first name. They contacted me saying they wanted to check in on Tamba, so I invited them over.
Is Tamba doing well? Wait. Yoshitaka-san, are you doing okay? Ah! Yoshitaka-san's all blocky! Do you need to go to the hospital?
No, Urumi. It's that. He's doing an impression of first-gen Mario pixel art.
That's high quality. Yoshitaka-san, are you good at impressions?
No. I'm just really nervous. Apparently, when I get really nervous, my body glitches out like I've been sucked into a retro game. First, I've seen it myself.
Sorry to intrude.
Tamba,
we came to see you.
Tamba got startled by the sudden visitors and hid behind me. I knew it, but it still hurts to be avoided that hard. Shuto-kun must be into cats that give cold shoulders. Maybe. Tamba, look, cat toy. Catch it if you can.
That won't work. Look, food. Tamba, it's food time.
Tamba's clearly overwhelmed. The three were a bit too aggressive, and Tamba stayed wary, so they went home that day without getting to pet him. After that, the three kept visiting my place, but they got a little discouraged since Tamba kept ignoring them. I wasn't sure if I should be giving advice, but, well, just a little. Urumi-san, actually, a lot of cats don't like being stared at too much. Try blinking slowly and occasionally looking away as you approach Tamba slowly. When Urumi did what I suggested, Tamba started to relax little by little.
He really let me pet him. Yoshitaka-san, you're amazing. Wait, no fair. Why does Urumi get all the attention? Yoshitaka-san, tell me how to get closer to Tamba too.
Me too. I want to know. Yoshitaka-san. Well, for starters, cats are sensitive to loud noises, so try not to raise your voice. Also, if he gets too wary when you offer treats, try not looking at him and just stay still nearby. And instead of petting him right away, bring your fingers near his nose so he can sniff them first. And then, like this. Tamba, come here. When I crouched down and gently called him, Tamba came over and lightly touched his nose to mine. Good boy. Oh, and that's actually a cat greeting. It means, I really like you. Saying it out loud is a bit embarrassing, though. Thanks to listening to my advice, the three were finally able to bond with Tamba a little that day. That moment when a cold cat opens up to you, nothing beats that. I'm glad. Everyone looks so happy, and Tamba too. And I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying this. They're from a world I never thought I'd be a part of. But with Tamba as our common ground, I started to grow closer with them, and I couldn't be happier. That's what I was thinking when the very next day. Those are some cute cat ears you've got there. Are they trying to act like cats to get closer to him? I mean, they're all good looking, so the cat ears kind of work.
Tamba, I'm not losing to you. Aw, I kind of want Yoshitaka-san to spoil me like he does with Tamba. But I can't say that out loud.
Me too. I want to snuggle up to Yoshitaka-san. Yeah, I'm still not great at reading people. Nakatsugawa-kun, congrats on getting the top sales this month. Thank you very much. Ever since I started living with Tamba, my work's been going better, and requests have been flooding in. Eventually, I broke the record for monthly sales and received a commendation from the company. Maybe Tamba's a lucky cat, or maybe it's just the healing presence. Either way, it's definitely helped me. What the hell? Nakatsugawa? Getting a commendation? That useless loner? What's going on here? My performance boost is thanks to Tamba, and thanks to the three who've been so kind to me. When I told them about the award and thanked them, they said they wanted to celebrate together.
We were the ones who said we should celebrate, and now here you are treating us to such a fancy place. Yoshitaka-san, we can't pay for all of it, but let us at least chip in. We saved from our part-time jobs too.
Rumi and Rio looked flustered and apologetic. Apparently, Shuto is running a bit late. Don't worry about it. I got a bonus along with the award. Besides, this is the first time I've ever had friends celebrate something for me. It really means a lot. You three gave me that joy for the first time, so please, let me take care of this one.
Yoshitaka-san!
When I spoke from the heart, they just stared at me, frozen. Sorry. I know I'm older than you guys, and calling myself your friend might be presumptuous.
What are you saying? You're already an important friend to us. There's nothing weird about it. To me, Yoshitaka-san is someone special.
Huh?
Blah! Hirumi, I told you not to jump the gun! I'm way more special than that!
Well, wait, both of you, calm down. As the two of them suddenly started arguing, I got totally flustered, my face probably bright red all the way to my ears. I had never been popular with girls in my life, so I couldn't process what was happening in front of me. Oh, wow. What's the loner Nakatsugawa doing in a place like this? Turns out, my coworker Atari Yatsu happened to come drinking at the same place. Worst luck. Quite the coincidence, eh? Atari eyes Urumi and Ryo like he's sizing them up. Weird. Nakatsugawa the loner, out with two women? Don't tell me they're rental dates or something. That's not it. We're cat lover friends. But of course, he didn't listen to my explanation and started bothering the girls instead. Ladies, do you even know what kind of guy this is? I'm his coworker, by the way. No friends at work, no girlfriend, no friends at all in private either. He's so far gone in his lonely life that the only ones he talks to are stray cats in the park. Even if you're getting paid by the hour, it might be tough entertaining a guy like that, right? He was going in hard, but aside from the hourly pay part, everything he said was true. However...
Paid by the hour? What are you even talking about? And seriously, don't you think it's rude to say stuff when you don't know the first thing? It's a lie that Yoshitaka-san doesn't have any friends. We're his friends after all. And the fact that he doesn't have a girlfriend? Honestly, that's good news for us. So you don't need to worry about that.
What? Don't tell me you like him.
So what if I do? Yoshitaka-san is a very attractive person. If you can't see that, I feel sorry for you. Whether someone's a loner or not doesn't matter. People have social expectations, pride, facades. In a world tangled with invisible pressures, is the number of friends really that valuable? Isn't depth more important than quantity?
Yeah, you little brat. Of course it matters. That's how society works.
Cats don't care about status or appearances. That's why it's hard to be liked by them. And yet Yoshitaka-san is loved by all kinds of cats. I think that's amazing.
As expected of the eloquent Ryo-san, overwhelmed by someone way younger, Atari tries to switch targets. Then how about you, miss?
Me?
Don't tell me you also think being a loner is attractive.
That's a dumb question. But before answering, can I ask you why you're acting so superior to Yoshitaka-san?
Well, I've got connections and plenty of friends. Obviously, I outrank loners like Nakatsugawa. Urumi responds coldly.
Is that so? I heard Yoshitaka-san was commended for breaking sales records. How about you?
Well, I haven't really.
Then why is someone with poor performance looking down on someone with better results? I don't get it. Maybe you just can't see it, but Yoshitaka-san might be deeply respected. Otherwise, I doubt he could achieve such things. Am I wrong?
Atari couldn't respond to Arumi's quiet takedown. Then... Sorry I'm late. Something came up at my internship. Did something happen here? Welcome back, Shuto-kun. He's a coworker I ran into by chance. Coworker? Wait, isn't that Yatsu-san? Yoshitaka-san, you work at the same company as him? Yeah, but how do you know Yatsu-san? He's the supervisor at my internship. Now that I think about it, I never actually told them where I work. That explains it. We're in different departments and floors, so I guess we never bumped into each other. Man, I wish you'd been my supervisor instead, Yoshitaka-san. Hey, Toki Shuto, huh? If you're gonna stay late, inform me beforehand, alright? Atari suddenly regains his bluster now that his intern showed up. Sorry, but there were reasons I had to keep it from you. Huh? You kept something from me? Talking big, huh? Well, spit it out. Say it here and now. How high and mighty can one person get? I was starting to think it's kind of a talent, when... Oh wait, are you sure it's okay to say it here? I was reporting your excessive power harassment to HR. That's what I was keeping from you. Mwah!
Oh, I knew it! He kept bashing Yoshitaka-san. I figured he was that kind of guy. Totally the kind of person I want nothing to do with. Shuto, poor you.
If it's harassment, not even being a peer will make me defend him. Normally, Atari would at least try to argue back, but he must have been truly shocked this time. He went pale and wandered off without another word. In the end, Atari's harassment didn't stop at Shuto. Coincidentally, HR started receiving multiple complaints from other employees at the same time. I was just talking to some of the kinder coworkers and realized I wasn't the only one. So, I figured I'd lead the charge. Turns out, Atari had been harassing mostly junior employees. Shuto speaking up gave others the courage to come forward. The result? Atari was demoted to a sideline department. He's been scrambling to bounce back, but with that pride of his, who knows how long he'll last. Yoshitaka-san, can you hold that side? Yes. A few days later, my house is under a full-blown renovation, with cat towers and walkways covering the walls. The three pooled their part-time money to gift Tamba a massive custom cat playground. And apparently, it's designed to be installable in rental apartments without damaging the floors or walls.
Hey, Yoshitaka-san, mind if I add on my own room too? Hold on, then I'll shrink my bed so I can sleep closer to you.
Whoa, hold up. I'm not helping with that kind of construction. Yoshitaka-san, let's build a house together instead. Wait, guys. I think we need to calmly talk this through. Please, no fighting. While I panicked, Tamba was already happily climbing the towers and jumping around even before we finished. Hey, Yoshitaka-san, don't just space out. Come help.
We came ready to pull an all-nighter to finish this. Okay, next help with this part. As the royal butler of the Tamba Kingdom, please continue doing your best, Yoshitaka-san.
It's strange. The first real friends I made through cats are the very kind of people I thought I'd never connect with. I used to only have cats as friends, but thanks to them, I now have the best friends I could ask for. Hey, Tamba, I'm the owner and it's my house, but are you the king and I'm the butler?
Don't be shy. This is a rare chance, you know? Excuse me. Don't you think you should stop? She's clearly uncomfortable.
You photograph every dish?
Yes, so I can recreate dishes at home. Taking photos helps me remember. I wonder if I can recreate that amazing taste from last night. Every morning, I wake up early and challenge myself to recreate the flavors of the restaurant meals I ate the night before. And then, I turn them into a bento and bring it to work every day. That's my routine. Alright, nailed it! Reproduction rate, 95% I would say. People might think it's pretty eccentric to be doing this on a weekday morning. I'm Masaki Issei, 28. I work in product development at a food manufacturer, and eating out and making bentos is both my hobby and part of my job.
So, which restaurant's reproduction bento is it today?
Whenever I open my bento in the company break room, my senior coworkers always ask, "You know that famous udon place near the aquarium? Today, it's their specialty, takone sushi, packed with shiso, bonito, and tuna. Perfect for chilled bento box." My coworkers' eyes widened. I guess it's only natural to be surprised seeing raw fish in a lunchbox. A few years ago, the company cafeteria opened, but I've never used it. I always bring my own bento.
Issei, you're as dedicated as ever. I mean, all the other guys are thrilled to eat at the cafeteria these days.
Thrilled? Is there some sort of special collab menu or something?
I heard there's a really pretty new staff member. Seriously, men are so simple.
Hey now, not all guys are like that. Guys like me and Issei exist too, you know? Don't generalize. These two are always fascinated by my bento. They're my seniors, but they joined the company together and ended up marrying. They're always so kind to me, bringing me regional sweets from their trips. Yeah, that reason doesn't make sense to me. If there was an incredibly delicious new dish, sure, I would go without hesitation.
Well, Issei, you only care about food after all.
It's true, my passion for food is so strong. I haven't really been interested in romance. Then one day, I went to work without making a bento for the first time in a while. A lunch meeting about the new product. Well, the cafeteria sounds good for once. I hadn't been there in ages. Maybe there would be a new menu. I felt a little excited, and then... Huh? Something's going on? Near the cafeteria entrance, a man in a suit I didn't recognize was persistently hitting on a woman, smirking. Come on, just one meal. I won't do anything bad, okay?
No, that's really not...
You're really shy, huh? Just leave it to me. You'll be fine. Any restaurant will treat us like VIPs.
I'm working, so please stop.
Such an arrogant guy. Doesn't he see she's uncomfortable? It was obvious she hated it, but for some reason, everyone pretended not to notice. Don't be shy. This is a rare chance, you know? Seeing her trembling hand as she lowered her gaze, I stepped between them. Excuse me, don't you think you should stop? She's clearly uncomfortable. Surprised by my sudden words, the man widened his eyes at me. Who the hell are you? What's your relationship with her? I work in this company's product development department. I don't usually eat at the cafeteria, so this is my first time meeting her. Heh, just some random guy. Heh, what a buzzkill. Whatever, I'll be back. See ya. With that, he waved his hand and walked off. He didn't seem like a company employee. I was concerned about the woman, but since the meeting was about to start, I just gave a slight bow and left too. I felt like everyone was talking about me. Am I imagining things? After the meeting, heading back to my department, I noticed a lot of stares from passing employees. The inexplicable discomfort made me tilt my head when... Issei, hey! Come here for a sec! I heard! Issei, you embarrassed the heir of one of our major clients in the cafeteria? Heir? I just told off a guy harassing the cafeteria staff.
I knew it.
The seniors exchanged glances, part exasperated, part amused, hard to describe.
The guy you drove off was Takashi Yayoi. He's the son of the CEO and an executive of that nationwide chain with nearly 300 restaurants.
Huh? He didn't look it at all.
Huh?
Well, he did act overly self-important, like he thought the world revolved around him. But what kind of heir can't even tell when someone's uncomfortable, thinking you can lead people without empathy? Man, you're great. I like you even more now.
Hey, this isn't funny. Oh no, I'm laughing anyway. Oh man. Well, basically he's a big shot client. In short, someone we really shouldn't mess with.
Ah, that explains why everyone was pretending not to notice. It all made sense now. But the woman was clearly in trouble. Isn't it natural to stop someone from doing something awful?
You're right, but we just worried because the guy's powerful. But personally, I'm grateful you stood up to him.
She told me she had been approached by that guy before too. A womanizing heir. What a pain. Well, don't worry, Issei. I agree with you. Even if he's an heir, if he causes chaos here, we can't tolerate it. If anyone tries to blame you, I'll protect... Shouldn't you focus on protecting your wife instead? But thank you. Gah, can't argue with that. Seeing him dramatically clutch his chest, his wife giggling. Yeah, I'm glad they're close. That whole day, I stayed the center of rumors. Just how powerful is Takashi Yayoi? Still, I didn't even know who he was. Can't blame me for that, right? With those thoughts swirling, I left at the end of the day, thinking a food tour would help. And then...
Excuse me?
You're from earlier.
Yes, I wanted to thank you. You really saved me.
Even though her shift ended at 4 p.m., it seems she waited all this time just to see me.
Afterward, I heard from the other employees. That man's some bigwig, right? But you were the only one who helped me. So please let me thank you.
With that look, I really can't just say I didn't know. No, you don't need to thank me or anything.
Please? Do you have plans after this?
As part of product development, I was planning to grab dinner somewhere to study food anyway.
I also visit lots of restaurants to learn about cooking, so I know a fair bit. If you'd like, let me introduce a new restaurant and treat you there as thanks for today.
A new restaurant? By the way, which place?
Here! It just opened 6 months ago. But if you've already been, I can suggest another.
I'll go.
Really? I'm so glad. Then let's go.
The woman, who introduced herself as Miri Nishima, presented many recommended places in great detail. Among them were a few I had been curious about, but hadn't tried yet. This woman's passion for food is real. Just as she had said, she seemed well versed in a wide range of cuisines. Cheers! From her list, I picked a place, and we went to one of Mirina's favorite Japanese restaurants. Thanks to our shared love of food, I was able to bond with her quickly.
You photograph every dish?
Yes, so I can recreate dishes at home. Taking photos helps me remember.
That's a wonderful hobby that ties into your work. Could you share any tips for recreating flavors?
Well, taste perception changes greatly depending on temperature. So first, it's crucial to eat food at the right temperature.
I've never thought that deeply about it. Why does temperature matter?
When the temperature difference from your body's 36 degrees Celsius is about 25, that's when people perceive food as delicious. It's said that's when our taste sensitivity peaks, so it's important to eat food while it's still at the ideal temperature.
Amazing! From now on, please let me call you Sensei.
No, not at all.
You could totally recreate Ghibli food and anime dishes too, right, Sensei?
No way. That's like a dream. I've never actually tasted those dishes.
It's a dream, but it wasn't a dream.
No, it is a dream. And so, as we grew closer through our food outings, I learned that Mirina's father runs a diner.
I want to inherit the diner someday, so my dad suggested working in the company cafeteria to learn.
Huh? The cafeteria is good for learning? Honestly, that's a bit surprising.
Well, actually...
As she told me more about her father, I was so shocked I couldn't even close my mouth. After that, I started skipping making bentos on days I wanted to see Mirine and went to the cafeteria instead. Naturally, whenever we met, we would get excited talking about recreating dishes again. Hey, you've been real chummy with her lately. Didn't you say you had just met her that day? That was a lie, right? Takashi glared at us, frowning as he watched. He's a client heir, right? Why is he hanging around our cafeteria so much? Does he have nothing better to do? It wasn't a lie. The day I met you was when I first learned about her. After that, she thanked me for helping her, and we started talking. Tch, so I'm the reason you two got closer? Damn it! Takashi audibly grinded his teeth. I was gonna overlook you standing up to me last time, but nah, I just can't let it slide. You've got some nerve. That's it. I'm terminating every contract for the seasonings this company supplies to our chain. You're gonna regret messing with me. What a disgrace to the air title. While I sighed in disbelief, the cafeteria fell silent at Takashi's loud outburst.
Excuse me. I've told you before. We can't have you causing a scene here.
The rest of these employees seem smart enough. No matter how loud I get, nobody here is gonna risk speaking up against me. Just as the deluded air said that, someone besides us finally raised their voice in the cafeteria. Hey, thank you for everything, sir. Huh? Who are you? Senior. He's conflicted, wanting to defend me but scared of angering the air. His behavior's off.
Hey, don't make this messier. We're going to report this. Come on, let's go.
A kind but slightly unreliable senior. But somehow, I still admire him. More importantly, you. Why would you refuse a date with me but get all buddy-buddy with this guy? Damn, he circled back to that. Someone like you wouldn't last a second if I went all out. I'm an executive of a nationwide chain. Mirina trembling, looking like she's holding back angry tears. I knew I had to protect her. Wouldn't last a second, huh? A man in a kimono entered the cafeteria and addressed Takashi. Master! Thank you for always taking care of my father and me! I'm Yayoi Takashi! Takashi, the son of Yayoi. It's been a while. I hear you're still expanding your chain. You managing it properly? Of course! My father faithfully preserves the flavor you taught him. Rest assured. I'm content as long as I pursue my own flavors. I don't care about money, fame, or business. If your father wants to expand the chain, he can do whatever he wants, as long as he can manage it. Takashi bowing exaggeratedly, rubbing hands, clearly unable to defy him. So tell me, why would he not last a second? Oh, well, actually... Takashi glanced toward me and Mirine, then confessed to threatening contract termination. I see. And you think you can pull that off? Of course! With my father's help, we don't need these rude suppliers. We are a 300-store national chain. Don't underestimate us. Mirina's father let out a deep sigh. So, even knowing I oversee this company's seasonings, you're going to do that? Huh? There was no announcement or anything. How could I have known? You're joking, right? Didn't I tell you earlier? I don't care about recognition. I'll never put my name on something even if I supervised it. No way! Takashi Yayoi visibly turned pale. Actually, the president of this company is a regular at my diner. And when they built the cafeteria, they asked me to run it. But I have no intention of managing anything beyond my own place. When I declined, they asked me at least to supervise the seasonings. That's how it happened. By the way, which seasonings did you supervise? Almost everything related to dashi. Since I turned down running the cafeteria, I figured the least I could do was offer that. Now tell me, without my dashi, how's the Yayoi group's flavor supposed to hold up? I'm waiting for your answer. Sweating profusely, Takashi Yayoi bowed his head low. It's impossible. Even if I didn't know, I spoke out of turn. I sincerely apologize. There's no way we would pull this company's seasonings from our chain. Please, master, I beg your forgiveness. After apologizing to the man he called master, Takashi Yayoi turned to us and muttered, Damn it, who would have thought my dad's mentor would show up here? And that he would be supervising this company's seasonings. Some things are just unbelievable. You two got saved by a miracle. I'll let it slide this time, but I swear I'll make you pay in some other way. Desperately trying to act tough, Takashi Yayoi was like an emperor with no clothes by now. After all, there was still one more thing Takashi didn't know. Masters heard everything you just said, so maybe you should stop while you're ahead. What did you say? No, master. This is between me and these two. We'll continue the seasoning contract, so don't worry. But there was no way the master would just accept that and step down. In fact, he was trembling with even greater rage. Because the man they called master was... What payback? If you think you can lay a finger on my daughter, go ahead and try. Daughter? Mirine gave a small nod. That's right. The master was Mirine's father, a renowned washoku chef. Though he ran a small diner, he had trained many apprentices, a charismatic figure in the world of Japanese cuisine. And thanks to his connection with the president, he supervised your company's seasonings. I had been shocked when I learned that. Not only did you mess with Mirine, you even tried threatening her, huh? No, master. There's a deeper reason behind this. You there? Yes, sir? Mirine's told me about you. You're in product development, right? I want your honest answer. After seeing Takashi Yayoi's behavior, do you still think we should overlook it just because he's an important client? Mirine's father fixed me with a stern gaze. At the same time, Takashi looked at me as if begging for mercy. Normally, a company man prioritizes profits, but I think this is different. If a client abuses their position like this, I believe cutting ties to protect our employees and partners is unavoidable. Just as I had heard, you're quite the man. Mirine's father looked satisfied, and the surrounding employees who had witnessed everything burst into applause. The final decision's up to the president, but I'll also recommend cutting ties with the Yayoi group. Please wait! If you do that, it will throw the stores into chaos! My father will be furious! What are you saying? Weren't you the one who wanted to pull the seasonings? Or was that just an empty threat? No, it's... The circumstances have changed! Please, I beg you, let us continue as before! Takashi bowing hastily. I could hear quiet chuckles from the surrounding employees. Perhaps even Mirine's father was too exasperated to speak anymore. I focused on calming the still nervous Mirine and thanked her father again. Masaki, you okay? Senpai, thank you. Huh? No, It was you two, right? The ones who hurried to bring Mirine's father to the cafeteria.
My father told me. He said he was on his way to the president's office when you explained everything and rushed him over here. Thank you so much.
Hearing our words, the senior couple exchanged looks. Then... I don't think you'll be blamed either. Thanks for standing up for me. Masakin! Even for a senior like me, you...
Thank you so much, Masaki. You stood your ground even knowing he was an heir. You were so cool.
Needless to say, their loud sobbing sparked new rumors about me. Later, Takashi's father apologized to her president and to Mirine's father. Apparently, he proposed continuing business if they had let his son resign from the board and start over as a part-time worker at one of their stores. Why the hell do I have to be doing groundwork with student part-timers? Damn it! It seemed Takashi still hadn't grasped the situation. Word was, he kept bad-mouthing people even at the store. Maybe it would take more time for him to realize he should be grateful just to have work. Several years later, I had been with Mirine for quite a while by then. And today, I came to celebrate her finally taking over her father's diner. Congrats, Mirine!
Thanks! From now on, I'll need your advice on recreating dishes even more. Please keep helping me.
Of course. My skills aren't much, but I'll help whenever I can. Mirine's father quietly watching us, then patted my shoulder. Use your skills here at the diner too, and apply them in supervising the seasonings like I did. You mean... I'm retiring from the diner, and from supervising the seasonings. I'll tell the president you'll be taking over. It's an incredible honor, but I feel like it's still too much for me. Huh, a guy with such half-hearted resolve isn't worthy of marrying my daughter. I had a sly smile, I hurriedly declared, I'll do it! Please let me supervise the seasonings! And please let me marry your daughter!
Hey! You two can't just decide that on your own.
Standing up to the powerful always carries risks. Maybe I only came out okay by sheer luck. But if you just look the other way, nothing changes and nothing begins. Watching Mirina blushing, I felt once again, taking that first step had truly been worth it.